Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Jamo World. If you want you can join me, but I doubt anyone will play. Ow. No idea why this is in survival mode. If you want to join me then feel free to add me on PSN by the name Jamo Candeluna, that is JamoKandelooner. Don't know why this lamp's so much higher than these two, but I'm not even sure if they were there before. But anyway, look what I've been up to. Also, I'm a cactus from the new update, which you can't... Oh, there we go. Final Fantasy, well, 15 skin, but it's a general sort of Final Fantasy skin. Where there's, if you can see this, there's different skins. Tom Berry I also quite like on the Moogle. And Chocobo, although that's a bit different. Maybe also Prompto's not. Prompto's one of my nice, I like Prompto. Yeah, these are, yeah. And there's a good selection. I'll just go through them all. I don't know why I'm doing this. And the Eldorians and yeah, and all the characters from 13 that I'm not too sure of, but I'll carry on using the character because it's quite nice. Look what I've been up to. There's a bit more flair on the front entrance, as you can see. I've still not completed the tower yet, by the way, but I will do when... So I'm doing it slowly. This room in here is pretty much unchanged. I don't know if it really has a name. I updated the maps a bit, carried on with that. I'm not sure because I regenerated the edge of the world, so this centre bit might be a bit different. Seeing as it's been 18 months, right, since my last stream of this game, I have done a fair bit for saying, and for a fair chunk of that I've not even played for the. I've not played all that much, being as it's 18 months, but there is a fair content between parts, so there is a few different things. These stairs are a bit different. There's this pathway along the side here, which we'll come up to. That tunnel was the one that goes to the tower that I did in the first episode. That room is pretty much the same, apart from something. Sets still go down. There's a whole bunch of tunnels going around now. That one goes through there, and that one goes through there. Oh, and there's also one that goes that way to this nice little grass area down there. It's quite nice. Further down, we've still got that weird thing there, whatever that's supposed to be. We've also got another tunnel. And another tunnel. We've got plenty of tunnels everywhere. We've also got a nice little window there, and a spider hiding in the walls. That's gonna be nice. My eyes are... Oh! I forgot I'm in survival as well. Ah! No! Oh. Creative! Also, even if I was in creative, that wouldn't... Creative. Creative. I don't know why it's not even in creative, because it is creative. It is a creative world after all. Right, I'll go away eventually, yeah. Minecraft can be quite scary games when things like that happen to you. Also, there's a zombie in there. I might, where are they? In here. Just, light this up a bit, because... things can spawn in here, so... I don't know that one. See, there's a tower. I'm not sure if they can spawn in these very small narrow corridors, but I'll light them up anyway. So what's in there? This is like a ravine thing. I'm not sure if I showed it off in the episode. But there was like a ravine thing there. Right. There's a lot of things. Right, I'm showing you lots of stuff that you've not seen before, so let's go through it all. Let's go through everything I've. Also Woo! No, my torch. There we go. My audio music is 20-30%. I think that might be a bit lower than the last stream, which is good. Because I don't want it to drown out my voice. And right now there is no music anyway, so that's good. The cactus farm's still there, it's pretty nice. There's a little bridge here, carrying a boat, it's all pretty nice. What I have focused on quite recently is making sort of like a boat network. I also have this keynote, no not keynote, I have this map of the stations. Which I can't show you yet, but I could. Somehow. I might find out a way to link it in this description. It may not happen immediately after the stream, but I'll do it I should do it soon in some form of a format, and I'll show you the sort of that thing. But no promises there. Anyway, this is the main sort of station. It's a Jamo Vale station. It doesn't. And there's, yeah, it's the Jamo Vale station. This is the main sort of Jamo Vale station. Where you can go up the steps and you're in the... Jamo Vale is basically this whole mountain area and the area inside this mountain. This mountain here and the mountain connected by the bridge goes all the way down here, and this mountain... Basically all of this area, all the built up area around here basically, that has lots of stuff in. It's not set in stone, the boundaries of it, but that's Jamo Vale, and with the tower. Tower, as I said, is still not complete. Probably a bit more complete than it was at the end of the last stream, I'm not entirely sure. I did do this. This still looks the same. Inside I think I added some signs saying, ah yeah, this is the roof, it's floor 62, there's a block missing there for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why. It's westbound spiral 4. Westbound meaning this path goes westwards, if there was a path going that way. And spiral 4 refers to the staircase that it joins onto. Like this is spiral 4 going round here. All of this is spiral 4 going around this staircase. Well, if I was to go up and go to, let's say, this staircase here, this is spiral 1, which is this staircase, which can be useful to know where you're going. The sugarcane farm, I'm not sure when I fixed that, but that is fixed now. And it's well lit up. There's also a lava bit underneath to try to melt the snow a bit. I'm not sure if that really works, but I like it. I'll keep it there. But yeah, snow. It doesn't get icy because the water is now underneath, and it's constantly flowing, so it won't freeze anyway. So that's the thing. Up here, we have a bit of a cave system. There's grass somehow. Some weird noises, and if you know which way you're going here, you've got a handmade nether portal and end portal, which I made, surrounded by the bedrock. It's quite nice, it's quite out of the way, it's quite secret. We also have there's the main farm over there, which has been expanded a bit in the main farm. I still have the main farm here, but now we also have pumpkins, we have melons, we have beetroot, we have carrots and potatoes, whichever order they are. This path is the path that goes up, excuse me, down to the front. Them sheep are still there. It was just our llama, not alpaca. Here, there's a room here now, because I can fit one in, and why not? Which goes into this area that looks very sunny. There is also path through there. It doesn't really lead anywhere. There's also another room above this area, which goes here, which I'll light up because I got some mob in there once and I don't want another one coming in. I believe that's all the inner Jamo Vale area. And obviously still have the main tower. There's just a lot more tunnels going around dinking places. You kind of have to come and have a look to have a feel for it. But there is a few tunnels here and there. As far as you may have seen some other things I've not mentioned yet. That is not on purpose, but there is plenty more to cover. So we've got this boat look here, Jamo Vale, the Jamo Vale station. If you go, let's start with this way direction. You have a little crossroad. I beg my pardon. T-junction. We have a little T-junction here. There's also a boat that's been flooded that I flooded accidentally. We also have a T-junction, which this is a little branch off, which goes underneath Jamo Vale into this ravine, which I may have shown off in one of the episodes, but it weren't filled with water initially. This is all as you can see, it is all a man-made wooden bridge. It's all very nice, very swish. Very swish. And you can see by the wooden accents on some of the sides. There's also some interesting light sources like this, which I believe has glass underneath. So it does. There's also a nice little friendly creeper down here. It's very nice, very nice. Yeah, we also have a station down here, a little boat dock. This is, I believe, called the underpass dock. Let's just set it to night, daytime real quick, so you can see. And that just goes straight towards the tunnel area. Further down, it comes out of the ravine. You can also see that underneath we still have the rest of the ravine, which is still very. I kept this area very cave-like. I think it looks very nice, and it also has the bottom of the. You can see the bottom of the sort of waterway going through, and there's a few little areas where you can fit through. You carry on through, and there's a little bridge here where you can walk over outside. Carry on round, and you find yourself at the final dock for this area. This is the whatever this lake will be called, dock or whatever. I'm not entirely sure of the names. It's got some gates on it. It's very nice, very nice. You can go through here. You can park up here. Or you can go further into the lake. Have a little practice swimming around the lake, or whatever. It's very nice, very nice. I keep saying very nice, very nice. It's very nice, but it is very nice. So this lake is very nice. You then have this. This is a path. It is one of the few paths I have in this map. But it outside paths, that is. But it is a very, very long path. It really starts here and goes way down to the other end of Jamo Vale. As you come down, you are first greeted by my little horse stables. They are a bit unusual. You've got a little open area here with some hay, and then you've got this inside area kind of thing with some stone, and then it comes out on the other side back towards this bridge near the ravine, and there's also another little entrances in here back to Jamo Vale. It's very nice, very nice. But anyway, back to this path. You carry on down, you see here's the main entrance for Jamo Vale to your left. That will take you straight to Jamo Vale, straight to the tower, which you can see above. It will take you straight to that. But you see, going in straight, it takes you to a place called Alpaca Lake. Seeing as there is no alpacas in this lake, it is instead filled with been named by llamas, but I prefer alpacas, so I decided Alpaca Lake, because why not? These are signposts. This is a kind of temporary signpost structure that is a thing. So you come down here, down towards the path to Alpaca Lake. This is not Alpaca Lake. This is an unnamed lake. So you come down. You come along this very long grey path. This very straight, long grey path. It looks very long from above, but I don't think it is actually that long. We have this little bridge here above this sort of a cave system. This natural sort of... okay. This natural cave system. There's also a little entrance down here where I cleared out part of inside of the cave, part of the Jamo rail. There is this big open area that I just used TNT on to try to clear out the area. It has now got loads of mobs in it, but oh well. That is also a work in progress. No, look, I come out in a different area. So you carry on down, further down. Further down. There's a few caves here and there. You come up to this sign, which is left Jamoville, which obviously where we've just been. Right, still Alpaca Lake. It's right there. And then there's another cave right here. Alpaca Lake is this lake right here. You see? You come further down. Here is the end of the path. It ends right here at Jamoville Lake, not before a final cave. This is Alpaca Lake Station, which is very nice, very nice. We also have a little desert temple here, which is a nice little addition to the area, which was obviously just spawned in, as well as that little desert well over there. Also that, we'll get to that last I think. In between the Alpaca Lake station and the Jamoville station, there is this other station called Llama Ridge. Yes, Llama Ridge. This is a little tiny station just in between, nothing too special here, but it is Llama Ridge, and that is where there was lots of llamas, which is kind of named similar to Alpaca Lake. You come the other way. This is the more boring way, saving the best here till last. We have a station here by the name of Miner's Stop, named by the many mines in the area. It also has this little decoration thing here. All these chests near all these stations are designed for boats. A lot of them don't have boats in because it takes a while, but yes. You carry on further around. The next station is... there could be one there, but there isn't. Is this one right here? The very minor stations now coming out, further out. This is Miskaton, because it is, and it's this area here. Quite a nice area to build or whatever. I don't really know. You come further around into the cold lands, and we have Covero Caves. It is caves because there is this cave here and another cave on the other side over here. There's also a bridge linking the two, as you can see. You come further around. The next station, part of this area may be man-made, where the river has dried out. This bit looks very man-made, and it probably is. The next station along the journey is this one right here. Pumpkin Outcrop. Pumpkin Outcrop, named after the pumpkins, obviously. There's also a nice little caves up there. You can see how this used to be a river that used to go around here, where it is now dried out, and around the side there But instead of filling that up, I thought I might as well build a little shortcut and make a little tunnel here through this little hill. So through the hill it goes. Here is the next station called a river bridge. It is a river, kind of, on a bridge. There we go. The next station, there is actually quite a few of these, is this one here called Garden Gap. I'm not sure if it actually says Garden Gap, but it is called Garden Gap because it is a gap in the garden at the back skirts of Jamo. Is this a brown llama? It actually is. Even though Jamo is quite far away, this could be like the many grounds of Jamo. Even though that is quite a large mountain and Jamo is all the way over there. But it is still a garden and it is still a gap from the garden area to this icy area. It is still a gap, I don't know. May change. The next area is here. If I know where the sign for this area is, it is right here. Sided jungle, because there is a jungle on the side. The next station, I'm calling them stations even though they're more boat dock areas or something. The next area is quite far away actually. Is it all the way down here? It just seems like it's quite far. Have I gone too far? No. No, it is here. I'm not sure if this actually has a name, but this is called Savannah. This Savannah area right here. And the last station right here is at the end of a line. It is called Cut Desert. It is where the desert kind of cuts and it doesn't really make any sense. That is the end of this day. Let's make this a day. And let's go back and explore the more interesting side of the river. I believe I can cut through here somewhere and go slightly quicker way back. But I'm probably going to end up getting lost. Go through here, right? Yeah. Right, here's Alpaca Lake. You go around the other side of Alpaca Lake. Oh, and there's also this little bridge thing here, which goes just basically from this point on the mountain to Jamo into this little mound. And then there is a staircase all the way down for access to Alpaca Lake. You see how much I like Alpaca Lake. The next dock to the other side of Alpaca Lake. Well, before we get there, there is also a little tunnel going through that way, as you can see. Little Valley is right here. This is another little dock. Before we get round to the much larger dock of Desert Intersect. Roundabout, no right turn. This is designed as a sort of roundabout for this station here in the middle. I keep calling them stations. For Desert Intersect. Right here. If you go this way from Desert Intersect, you come to this area called Arclight Step, which may change its name. The name for that is from Final Fantasy 13, although I may be able to find a better area for an area called Arclight Step, and hence why that may change. Further round, we then have a few other areas that I'm not entirely sure the name, so I'm going to open up the numbers document called Jamo Central? What even is that? Oh no, I know what that is. It's not that. It is called Jamo boats. That's what it's called. So we have Jamie Vale, Loma Ridge, Alpaca Lake, Little Valley, Desert Insect going that way. Alkalite Step, and then we have Island Duo, which is around here somewhere, where there is probably two islands next to each other. I'm not entirely sure where that is. Maybe if you look from further up. Yes, I'm not entirely sure where that is. And then we have Outburst, Trinlet, and Maradum. I'm not entirely sure where they are, but they are somewhere from here up to around here, where you have this little man-made system going between these two rivers here for easier access. Going the other third and final way from Desert Intersect has completely unnamed stations. Anyway, it takes you to my latest masterpiece. Behold the Tree Tower Hotel. This is based off my Tree Tower Hotel from Roblox Sandbox. There is a video of that on the channel. It is based off that heavily, except there's no one here to give the branches of the tree to, which is a bit unfortunate really. I kind of wish they did. And there's also another little, there's quite a few of these over both places, little man-made thing to link these two rivers, and why should I have to go all the way around there? As well as this entrance right here at the front. There's also another one at the back. Leads you onto this river. If I show you very briefly up this tree, there's also that. You can see, you could have, if you join me on this server today or any other day I'm streaming, or even building on this place, see, branch, unowned, you could have one of these lovely branches. The branches quite low are a bit smaller and a bit obscured, but they still offer a nice space, I think, to live in this world, while you could have a few other things. I'm kind of saying a few things that don't make sense. Where did you come from? I'm not entirely sure where you came from, but okay. I am really not sure where you came from, actually. I really don't know where he came from. Maybe he spawned on this. I don't know. I really don't know. This is branch 2. Kind of similar. In a similar vein. Here is a little viewing point. Here is branch 3, which is 2 stories. Here is branch 4. And then we have branch 5. I actually thought this was like branch 2, but okay. This is where that steps goes up to. Steps from that tree. I guess it's kind of a shortcut if you live in this branch. It goes into this little hill area with this little thing. It's quite nice, quite nice. You then have branch 6 right here. There's branch 6. They all are quite very unique from each other, but similar in a way. 7 is here, and you can also kind of climb up here a bit. This is branch 8. And branch 9. We then have branch 10. What if I used hexadecimal for the branch names? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Yes, I might do that. Maybe. But I don't like the hexadecimal symbols, unfortunately, so that is something. Branch 11. Yeah, some of these branches aren't quite finished. Branch 11. Here. Which one's is this branch 12 or is this? No, this is view 2. Which is where you start to get nice views. Actually, what this is a branch. This is branch 12. This one here will be branch 13. You'd have branch 14, 15 and 16 along this side. Now they are getting a bit spaced out now because they are higher up and there's no trees and stuff in the way, so there is more room up here if you prefer this sort of look. Then you have the sort of the framework for the higher up branches right here, and that's what I got to. If you would also like to look at some other, this is, as I said, based off my Tree Tower Hotel of Sandbox on Roblox, which you could only see if you played the game with me on Roblox. My username on Roblox is James Candeluna, the same as my PSN, except that is Jamo Candeluna. My Roblox name may be changing to Jamo Candeluna in the future. Candeluna, K-A-N-D-E-R-L-O-O-N-E-R. Jamo obviously is in Jamo Waffle Sponge, J-A-M-O, and James. If you don't know how to spell that, then I'm not going to help you. There we go. Anyway, that is about it. There is a few other little things here and there, such as further this way, I believe, what I worked on not too long ago, because I feel like I should have had a few more different things here and there. This is my attempt of making a chocobo from the Final Fantasy series, even though it doesn't really look like a chocobo. And I kind of gave up making it try to look like a chocobo and instead made it something a bit more practical. As you can see, if you end up coming up these here, there is a little trap. Okay, trap door, and there is. So now I can put a torch in it. I feel like I should have one. Yeah, I can put one there. Okay. With chest, it's all accessible. Crafting table, furnace, and bed. Well, that's quite a nice little thing out here in the desert. Kind of in the middle. You can see Jamo Vales over there and the cactus farm. The little thing on the front, and obviously the big tower. You can't quite see the Tree Tower Hotel from here, but it is over there. I think you can just see it from about here. Did I just see it then? I'm sure I just saw something. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, you can just see it. If you go further down towards the end of the desert, oh yeah. There is also one of my little tunnels here. That looks quite interesting. There is another desert temple. The thing is, with this desert temple, I ended up. This was a dried out river which I expanded over, and I kind of fitted it at the end of this, on the back of this desert temple, and made a little stop inside. And that's the thing, I suppose, that I did. So that's about everything I have done in the past 18 months, which isn't a whole lot for 18 months, but yeah. Oh well. What we're gonna do now, it took me 36 minutes to do all that. So now I'm not entirely sure what to do. This whole boat system is a bit useless, because I know if you, let's say you want to go from our Arclight Step station to the Sunny Jungle, which is roughly in this direction, it is actually quicker to run over here than actually follow the river around. But oh well. I know that because I tested it. Yeah. The tower was alright. Still not done. Still not done. For the rest of this episode, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing now. I really don't. And that's not good, is it? No, I don't think it is. Like, I only did some of this stuff yesterday. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Not good. I guess I could, I don't know. If anyone is watching, they can join me if they want to. The only problem is I am on the PS4 version, so that's the thing I have to live with now. So, cobble step. No, I was doing stone steps with her. Let's push back a bit as well. Why not? What else do we have to do? I don't know what I'm doing. I could end the stream at 40 minutes, but you know me, I don't like doing a stream under an hour long. I might just carry on with my 3-tower hotel a bit. And see where that gets me. It might take quite a while to build this because I want to build it as tall as the tree, as tall as the 3-tower hotel, really. What was I saying? As tall as the. There's just a big tree there. As tall as. Where's the next? It's high. It's only over there, but it's tall. It's higher up. As tall as the tower in Jamo, I meant to say. I believe I have showed you everything that's new, which took a lot longer than I thought, but I'm glad it did because I don't really know what. I didn't really have any other plans of what to show you. There's a creeper right there. Not good. Not a good thing to have. Hey. Yeah. Turns out I've turned the stream here after all. So it can't be longer, but have to go, sorry. Bye. See you soon. Bye.